What an embarrassment. What an absolute embarrassment. Last night was further proof as to why people don't watch pretend basketball. Last night was further proof as to why people do not respect the WNBA.
Sometimes the loudest statements in sports aren't made with words. They're made with silence, with distance, with body language caught by a camera that never blinks. Last night, during one of the most lopsided losses in Chicago Sky history, fans noticed something unsettling. Not what Angel Reese said, but how her own teammate, Kamilla Cardoso, appeared to react live on national television. Was this frustration? Was it embarrassment? Or was it the first visible crack in a team already under pressure?
The Chicago Sky are already imploding from within. Fans are turning on the team. Kamilla Cardoso, oh no. Free Kamilla Cardoso. She is fed up with the Chicago Sky experiment. Tyler Marsh, once again, salute to you. You are doing the rest of the league a favor.
Let's slow this down and separate fact from noise. The Chicago Sky hosted the New York Liberty in an early season matchup that quickly spiraled out of control. The final score, New York 99, Chicago 74. Statistically, the loss wasn't just bad, it was historic. Through their first two games, Chicago recorded a minus 60-point differential, the worst two-game start in WNBA history. The Liberty also set a WNBA regular season record in that game, hitting 19 three-pointers, while Chicago struggled to keep pace on both ends of the floor.
Angel Reese had her worst professional basketball game, and I'm not even stretching that out. That's not me trying to be overly elaborate, trying to really make it sound awful. No, she was bad. 0 of 8 from the field, 12 rebounds, of which I believe 8 were offensive. It was a terrible, terrible showing.
Angel Reese finished the game 0 for 8 from the field, scoring only 2 points, while grabbing 12 rebounds, 8 of them offensive. Rebounding has always been Reese's calling card, but finishing at the rim has followed her from college into the early part of her WNBA career as a growing concern. Through the first two games, Reese shot 5 for 22 overall, a number well below league average for starting forwards. These aren't contested jumpers. Many of these attempts came inside 5 feet.
Chicago Sky fans are officially going to war. They can't stand Tyler Marsh. Let's start here. Worst plus minus in all of the WNBA is, in fact, you guessed it, Angel Reese. 9 out of the 14, bottom 14 are Chicago players. How is Angel running point guard going? 5 turnovers, 0 assists. I don't see Tyler Marsh winning the Coach of the Year.
Then came the clip, the one that spread faster than the final score. Reese missed, rebounded, missed again, or rebounded again, before being blocked repeatedly by New York's Jonquil Jones. To some fans, it showed effort. To critics, it looked like chaos. One viral post read, quote, "Is this real, or is the clip looping?" Others accused Reese of stat padding, a claim that has followed her dating back to her college career at LSU.
I thought Angel Reese was dedicating this season to winning. I thought she was focused on carrying the Chicago bravado to the promised land of golden toilets and bathrooms with running water. Hey, y'all, it's me, Angel Reese. I'm dedicating this season to victory. I'm struggling to understand the end destination of this journey. I'm struggling to understand the winning that Angel Reese is talking about. Because 2 games into the season, the Chicago Bravado are losing by an average of 30 points. They're getting their ass kicked.
But the story didn't stop with Angel Reese. Viewers began rewatching the broadcast and noticed Kamilla Cardoso. At several points, cameras showed Cardoso standing apart during huddles, turning away during possessions, visibly disengaged during sequences where Reese struggled. To be clear, Kamilla Cardoso never criticized Angel Reese publicly. She gave no post-game quote attacking a teammate. But in the social media era, silence and body language become their own form of communication.
The Sky's minus 60-point diff is the worst through a team's first 2 games in WNBA history. It's real bad. Of course, last night we saw this, of course, is the stat patter extraordinaire. Of course, this was Angel Reese. She got blocked, I don't know how many times, by Jonquel Jones, who just wore her ass out. By the way, all them blocks, when she got the ball back, that's an offensive rebound. Certainly maybe the most embarrassing WNBA clip of all time. It's up there, unfortunately, for Angel Reese. There's many of those over time.
This pairing was supposed to be Chicago's future. Angel Reese, national champion, rebounding machine, cultural lightning rod. Kamilla Cardoso, dominant center, finals MVP at South Carolina, known for efficiency and composure. They were never rivals. They were collaborators. But professional basketball has a way of testing patience quickly, especially during losing streaks. Multiple Sky players currently rank near the bottom of the league in plus-minus. 9 of the league's 14 worst marks belong to Chicago players. When losing becomes historic, frustration doesn't stay hidden for long.
Angel Reese last night against the New York Liberty, one of the worst games she's played as a professional, takes that out on the referee.
Angel Reese has never been a quiet star. From her ring gesture toward Caitlin Clark during the 2023 NCAA championship, to outspoken interviews about respect, race, and media treatment, Reese has embraced the villain role, or at least refused to run from it. She once said, quote, "I'm not going to be silent just to make people comfortable. That visibility brings opportunity, but it also magnifies struggles."
Are you starting to understand why I make fun of this league? Are you starting to understand why the WNBA struggles to draw an audience based on the product on the court? There are missed shots, bad plays, but in the NBA, missed layups are the exception, not the norm. Last night, Angel Reese played 27 minutes. Angel Reese had 12 rebounds, with 8 coming on the offensive end. 8 offensive rebounds. Angel Reese went 0 for 8 from the field and scored 2 points. 2 points in 27 minutes.
The Sky now face a brutal early season stretch. No trades have been announced. No discipline reported. No internal feud confirmed. But pressure is real. This team entered the season with playoff expectations after off-season moves, including the acquisition of Ariel Atkins. 2 games in, those expectations are already being questioned.
This is all part of the myth that I'm supposed to believe that Angel Reese is some great player, that she's the rival of Caitlin Clark, and that Indiana Fever fans taunted her with racial taunts, and people are actually believing it, buying it, and selling it. It's all a myth and a lie, and you have to be a part of some religious cult to actually believe that Angel Reese is some sort of effective, big-time basketball superstar.
So here's the real question. Did Kamilla Cardoso humiliate Angel Reese? Or did fans project frustration onto a moment caught by chance? Is this a temporary growing pain, or the first visible crack in a rebuild under pressure? One bad game doesn't define a career, but moments like these, they tell us where to look next.
The bench. Cardoso with the miss. Angel Reese picks it up, what she's good at. Getting another offensive rebound. She says, "Give me that. How about another?" Persistence trying to pay off. Jones gets a piece. Angel Reese won't give up. Jones with another block.
Drop your thoughts below. Was this overblown or a real warning sign? Subscribe for real WNBA coverage. No filters, no narratives, just the full picture. Because in this league, every camera is always on.
Angel Reese can rebound and has an attitude and has trolled Caitlin Clark into some sort of relevance. And there's this racial protection of Angel Reese. Somehow she's important, and somehow anything that bad happens to her, because I'm sure what we're going to hear is like, well, she's struggling offensively because of all the stress she's dealing with. She's created this stress by trolling Caitlin Clark and by trying to pick fights with Caitlin Clark and by jumping up and getting in Caitlin Clark's face, and is going to end in embarrassing fashion.